The amount of research that happens that involves undergraduate students at Butler is most likely unprecedented at other institutions. We do a really great job with engaging students, undergraduate students, in the research process. And students involved in research projects become more and more owners of what it is that they're doing.
The respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, is a virus that isn't well known except for those parents who've had to deal with it. It's a number one killer of babies under the age of 1 by a virus worldwide to date. There is no vaccine for this virus. And for people who are healthy adults, it is one of those viruses where we do not have a major concern because our airways are large enough to clear the virus. We already have pre-existing immunity, and so it stays largely unnoticed except for in those young pediatric populations, which are particularly heavily impacted by infections.
So when you're thinking of developing a vaccine for RSV, you need it to be stable to temperature because, vaccines are usually stored at refrigeration temperature and they will be administered obviously at body temperature. If that virus is not stable enough to temperature that it will be destroyed when it goes into the body, then it's no good as a vaccine. So we found one specific strain that was more stable to temperature than all of the other ones, and that is currently not the strain that the field has been using for vaccine design the most. So this specific protein in this specific strain has been shown to stabilize the virus substantially to temperature. So hopefully after we get this published work out there, they can start incorporating that into future vaccine design.
Everyone's focused on trying to understand the efficacy of the vaccine and how to boost immunity and protection inside of babies. But the issue is we know this virus is not stable enough to be produced and sent to clinics. If you produce it and it's already destabilized to the extent that it no longer has efficacy and it no longer works by the time it gets to the clinic, then there's no practical application. And so whereas everyone's focused on that question, here at Butler we're really interested on trying to tackle the fundamental question of how stable is the virus and are there ways we can stabilize the virus for applications in vaccine design.
For students, being involved in research is actually a really important educational experience. They have earned authorship on a professional presentation or even on a publication sometimes, and that really sets them apart when they go to get a job or get into graduate school, medical school, dental school, etc.